Today I'm going to be doing a Tesco plus size dress haul and try on, and let me tell you, some of these dresses are so questionable on me. I look ridiculous, but I hadn't even actually planned to make a video originally. I had to buy the dresses because they don't have a fitting room in Tesco, and then once I tried them on I thought, do you know what, this is hilarious, I think I'll actually make a video. Now don't get me wrong, the dresses themselves are not too bad, but it's all this added to it that just makes it hilarious. Before I try these dresses on, I'm going to talk a little bit about sizing, because I'm an endomorph, which means my fat is distributed all over my body. Mainly I would say on my stomach and my legs, and even though I'm quite heavy, I've actually got quite a flat bum, and I do have fat arms, but they're not that bad. I've seen a lot bigger. So when it comes to me buying clothes, depending on what it is, I can go anywhere between a size 14 and 20. And that's because I don't actually have very big boobs. So I was away dress shopping last week and I was trying on so many size 18 dresses and they were fine round the belly area, but then once it got to the boobs it was just like hanging. It was just hanging everywhere. It was way too big. If I tried on a dress that was slightly too tight at the belly area, there's no way that I could have went up to a size 20 because the size 20 would have been just hanging. Size 14 dresses I don't normally fit into, but I can fit into a size 14 or 16 top. I didn't try on any size 16 dresses, but some of the dresses that I already wear, that I already own, are size 14, 16 and 18. And as you know, a lot of the clothes that people sell now are like really oversized, and I don't really like to wear my clothes oversized. So if I can buy a dress that's supposed to look oversized, then it can look half decent on me. And the reason I'm telling you this is because everybody's body's different. Like, it doesn't matter what size you are, you're not going to be the same as anybody else. My friend just telephoned me and both of us were a size 10 and we used to share clothes, but she had more like a straight up and down body and I had like an hourglass figure. And when I looked in the mirror I used to think, oh my god, I'm so fat, and when I looked at her I thought she was thin, and it was just because we had different shapes. So obviously if I buy one of these dresses and I try it on and it looks absolutely ridiculous on me, that doesn't mean to say it's going to look bad on you, but I just thought I'd make this video and possibly give us a laugh. And also, just 2 seconds before I try these on as well, I just wanted to say this about Tesco, and this isn't regarding the staff in Tesco, but it's about the actual shop itself. I bought these in the Tesco in Coatbridge, which is like the big Tesco with the clothes on the top floor, and their fitting room's been closed since COVID. And honestly, it's an absolute joke, because you used to go in and there used to be loads of tills open, and then they would have a small self-scan bit, but now you've got 2 big self-scan bits, one that you go around and like scan your messages as you go around, and hardly any tills, and then you've got the customer service checkout. So the fitting room is closed. There used to be a desk upstairs for clothes as well. So now you're going in there, you can't try anything on, which means that when I return these I'm going to have to take it to the customer service desk, and they already sell scratch cards, vapes, cigarettes and stuff like that. So I'm taking up their time, and not only that, I had bought this bag the other day, right? This is all the dresses in here. There was nobody on the normal checkouts. I took it to the self-scan, and then once I went through, the alarm went off and I was like, I didn't see any tags on these clothes, so I had to then wait on somebody coming over to take the tags off. Like, I could have just went through a till. It absolutely drives me insane. Like, Tesco is totally going downhill, and I'm not really meaning to moan about the staff here, right, because I know it's not their fault, but you get people standing at the self-checkouts and they'll say, oh, that one's free, that one's free, that one's card only, that one's cash and card. Okay, great. You go to the machine, and then as soon as you're putting through an energy drink, or as soon as you're putting through anything, alcohol or anything, and it says assistance needed, you turn around and there's nobody there. There's literally nobody there. Or you go up and there's no carrier bags and you're actually searching a place for a carrier bag. I don't mind the self-checkout, but it gets to the point where it's like, I need somebody to be there when assistance is needed or when I need a carrier bag. Anyway, ran over. Do you know what I mean? Like, I spent in total, I spent £128.30 on these dresses. I had that money in my bank that I could just buy it and then take them back. But there's a lot of people out there who would have wanted to just buy a dress and they didn't have the money to just buy them and take them back. and it's ridiculous. And not only that, they're taking it back to the customer service area. When I walked past it the other day, there was like 3 rails full of returns, and it's going to take that staff so much longer to put it out than what it would have if they just had a fitting room. And a lot of the time when people try things on in the fitting room and they're going back for another size, they just take that back and put it back. It's just a waste. It's an absolute waste of staff's time as well as customers' time. But anyway, sorry, this wasn't even meant to be a rant about Tesco, but I'm just about to try these on now, so let's go. Right, so I've just got on the first dress. FYI, all these dresses are a size 18. This first one was £16, and I'm going braless. I've got no time to change my bra for every dress, so let's just hope for the best. Normally, I really love to wear strapless tops, even though I've got quite fat arms, and normally people who have got fat arms like to cover them up, but I just feel like it keeps me cool. I thought that this dress was going to be really nice on me, but I think that the elastic, it just comes down too far, which accentuates the size of my hips. I really would have liked this dress as well if it had been shorter. A lot of these dresses are supposed to be mid-length dresses, but I'm only 5'3", so this is obviously not going to be mid-length on me. Here I'm trying to show you what it would look like if that bit of elastic would have been just around the boob area. And personally, I think it would have been better. They also had this dress in blue and cerise pink. I just bought this one because it was stripy and I normally love a stripe, but I think we can agree. I realise that I'm fat, but this just does nothing for me whatsoever. This dress was £27.50. I must admit, I absolutely love this colour on me, and I think that this dress looks good from the top down to about the hips. I even like the back of it, but I think that the bottom, it's too long for me. Here I'm showing you that this dress has got lining underneath, which is really good, but I think that the fabric that this dress is made out of is already pretty hot without the lining. However, the dress has got little holes in it, so you probably need that lining, and that's what it would have looked like had it been shorter. This dress also came in white and black. My mum thought that I would have really suited the white one, but I'm absolutely just too pale. I really like the colour of this, but I just don't like it from the waist down. This dress was £29.50. Prepare yourself for a laugh. When I see people wearing these dresses online with the frill across the top, I think they're so adorable, and I've never tried anything like this on before, and I guarantee you this is going to be the last time I ever try it on. Once again, it's too long for me, but not only that, the frill looks ridiculous. I look like a fat, angry Russian grandmother. As soon as I put this on and looked in the mirror, I couldn't stop laughing at myself, and this is one of the reasons why I decided to make this video, because it was just so bad. And actually, I really love the fabric, I love the colour and everything of this dress, but that frill, oh my god. What a shame, because this is going to be lovely on some people. This was the most expensive dress. This was £35. So I absolutely love this dress. Unfortunately, white's not really my colour because I'm too pale, and also it didn't fit me on the back. The back bit is like it fastens like a bra, and it's got 3 little buttons on it, and it just didn't fasten. And I didn't really want to buy the size 20 because the straps and all the other top part of the dress would have been too big. As you can see there, the straps are kind of falling off me as it is, but my back's just too wide. They also had a really similar one to this in green, and here I'm trying to show you the lining underneath the dress. I'm not trying to flash you there, but I love the pattern on this, and I love the green one, but the green one only went up to a size 16. I may possibly go back at some point and buy this in the bigger size, but I'm just not sure. Let me know in the comments what you think. This one was £20. I actually need advice on this one. This is the most comfortable dress I've ever had on in my life. I loved where the elastic ended. I really liked the pattern, I liked the colour, and the problem was that the straps were just too big, like a lot of size 18 dresses are. I know that I could have altered these easily, but another thing was I didn't really like the length, and it's got pockets. I absolutely loved the fact that it had pockets. I really wish that this dress had been knee length or even just below the knee, but as somebody who's only 5'3", wearing a dress this length, it doesn't really do that much for me, to be honest. But look at how cute that would have been had they have had a shorter version. I ended up returning this to Tesco anyway, but it's possible I might go back tomorrow and buy it and then just make it shorter, because I really like it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hello, I'm just editing the video, and today I returned all the dresses back to Tesco, and when I went in, you have to return them to the customer service desk, and the queue was massive. Obviously the customer service desk sells scratch cards and lottery tickets, cigarettes and vapes and stuff like that, and there's always going to be a queue there. There's always going to be some sort of queue. And when I went in, I went for breakfast with my friend to the Tesco cafe, and I was absolutely outraged because I was like, I can't believe that I need to stand in this massive queue to return these dresses just because they don't have their fitting room open. Honestly, it's so annoying. But what I was actually coming on here to say is that when I was editing this video, I was online trying to find the Tesco dresses online to show you what the different colours looked like, or to show you what they looked like on the models. But Tesco don't really have a clothing bit anymore. But what I did see is that Next sells F&F clothes now. How long has that been a thing? I've never known that to be a thing. But basically, they had quite a lot of the same dresses in Next, and they were more expensive. So say they were like an extra £5 on each dress. They didn't have every single one, but they had quite a few of them. And I was quite surprised to see that. So then today when I returned the dresses to Tesco, I went into Next, and I did notice that they had quite a few of the same ones. So just in case you decide to look for them and you don't have a Tesco near you. Anyway, back to the video. Okay, so let me know in the comments, what did you think of them? I must admit that there was a few other dresses in Tesco that I really liked, but I couldn't justify spending another £100 on dresses just to bring them home and try them on. I really think that any shop that sells clothes should have access to a fitting room. And I know they've got a toilet and they've got a disabled toilet, but I don't want to go and buy a new white dress and then take it into the toilets. Half the time supermarket toilets are stinking. Do you know what I mean? Like, you should be able to just try it on in the shop. It's an absolute disgrace. There's so many companies that are still using COVID as an excuse to post things out late, or to have their fitting rooms closed, or whatever other excuses they're making, and it's like, sorry, but that's in the past. Let's just open up the fitting rooms and get over it. As far as price goes, as we know, the price of everything has went up, and I remember when you could go into Asda and Tesco and buy dresses for like £15. But overall, I think for the quality, the amount of fabric and the design and everything that's went into these dresses, they're not that expensive. My absolute favourite one is the white and red one, but that's the most expensive one, and I don't really know if I'm going to go and try that on in a bigger size, because I'm going to have to go and buy it, bring it home, return it. It's just going to be a full hassle. One thing that I will say as well about the price is that even though these are more expensive than what I was originally expecting, there's so many shops whose prices have went up, it seems astronomical to me. I was in New Look. I seen a dress that was quite similar to the white and red one that I just tried on, and I thought, oh, that's quite nice, I think I'll try that on. It was over £50, and I thought, aye, alright, New Look, take a step back. Your stuff's not designer. It was not worth £50. It was a nice dress. I would say anywhere between 27 and 35 max would have been enough, but New Look had absolutely written it. If you're a plus size person and you're looking for a new dress, I would suggest that you try Yours Clothing. There's a few of them in Glasgow, and I'm sure they've got an online store. I just recently got 2 dresses from there, and I love both of them. And one of them was only £19.99 and the other one I think was £27. But they were really worth the money, and they're also good quality, and they've got a vast selection in there as well. So that's just in case you're looking for a summer dress, just in case the sun comes back. I know that I went on a little bit of a rant about Tesco in this video, but it's not just Tesco. I'm honestly sick of standing at self-scanners and waiting on staff coming up to give you a carrier bag. But anyway, let me know what you thought of this video. I don't normally do try-on hauls, but I thought I would do something different. I actually thought it would be funny because it looked ridiculous. But if you would like me to do more videos like this, let me know in the comments. You can also let me know what stores you think I should try for plus size clothes to make more of these videos. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Bye!